We are back into the Game of Thrones verse with House of the Dragon season 2 being here. And this is my quick recap and my thoughts on episode 1 and 2 thus far. Let's get right into it. For episode 1, I actually thoroughly enjoyed the pacing. It allowed us a chance to really live into the events that unfolded in season 1. As we see Rhaenyra mourning and just building up her emotion into the fact that she's lost her son. And she's looking for some glimpse of hope, of remains, of either him or the dragon. And she does find that. She finds the dragon's remains and then she finds a piece of his clothing. And she just breaks down even more. And it's just so heartbreaking. But it's so, as an audience member, I'm so fulfilled that she's able to get that. But also you get to see her dragon, Cyrex, also mourn. Daemon is still Daemoning when he's over here trying to blame Rhaenys. Though there is facts, absolute facts. If Rhaenys would have blown and burnt the whole entire high towers to the ground when she had the chance, there'll be no war. There'll be no war. And I stand by that. She should have did it. But anywho, Daemon is so crazy. And she's like, you know what? You're not king though. So, ooh, what you gonna do about that? I also love the dragon drive-through, like the little platform drive-through, like the dragon comes in and you get off, like that's dope as hell. I hate the House Towers, I hate Aegon, I hate Aemon, I hate Alicent, I hate Otto, I hate Sir Christian. And Alicent, you are so petty. How do you take Rhaenyra's father, you sleep with her father, and now you sleep with her guard? Like, what? This is just nasty. Sir Christian, you are nasty. Both of y'all are nasty. Aemon makes sure a son for a son goes through, and the scene with blood and cheese. In the books, they say it's a lot more gory and a lot more brutal. And I feel like the House of the Dragon sort of held back on that. Do you not remember the Red Wedding? The Red Wedding was brutal as hell. And I think this event should have been just as brutal. I get it involves children, but y'all literally made this man stab the shit out of that woman's stomach. Like, the baby wasn't even born here. Like, I wanted more. But what was presented to us was cool, especially the actress who plays Helena. I wanted her to be more decisive in that, but I see what the actress did with the role, and I'm okay with it. It's sad. It was very hard to watch, but I get it. And the fact that she's walking in on, yet again, Alicent saddling on Sir Christian, y'all nasty. Episode 9 out of 10. Let's talk about episode 2. Episode 2, in my opinion, is one of the greatest House of the Dragons episodes they've had. Really get to dive into these characters, dive into the effects. Aegon losing his mind now that his son is dead, blaming everybody except for himself or his brother who started this shit. Doesn't know how to be a mother. She doesn't know how to console her children, how to do anything. She's just worried about people finding out that her and Christian was getting it on. Like, it's like, what? What I can say confidently from season 2 of episode 2 of House of the Dragon is I thoroughly hate Sir Christian. He is a piece of shit. I will never like this character, and I know the actor is just being the actor. I can't stand him for sending that twin to go to kill Rhaenyra because you're feeling guilty that you weren't there to protect the children because you was too busy letting Miss Alicent ride you like a motherfucking pony. So now you're going to take it out on your guardsmanship and send him basically to his death. And you could see it in the guard's face. He's in the twin's face. He's like, what? How? Pretend to be your brother. My brother's there. Like, what do you mean? Like, this is going to end one way, my death. And he knows it. But his honor, I respect him for holding up to his honor. He takes the mission and he does what he's told. I love that we got to see Aemon in this like vulnerable state instead of like he doesn't get any love for his mother. And you can tell that he's craving a motherly figure, someone to be able to hold him and just let him be. And we get to see him in this brothel have somebody like that. And I'm pretty sure that's where he was when the events unfolded with blood and cheese. But it's sort of kind of cool to see. And you can see he regrets killing Rhaenyra's son. And that's something that I'm glad they verbalized. I honestly liked Otto in this season. He was getting all up in Aegon's ass. Read him, told him all about the facts. When this man said, my father elected me to be king, this man said, the fuck he did? No, sir. But he kept his mouth shut. And the fact that Sir Christian was praised for what he did, and in that sense, given the title of Hand, it's crazy to see. Aegon is definitely unhinged. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He's a terrible king. And I don't see how things moving forward is going to be collective-wise. He's very irrational. He doesn't think. I would tell him that Otto is definitely that type of person to do so. But now that Sir Christian is the king, is the Hand, I don't know what the fuck to do. And what does Sir Christian does on his first act? Oh, let me go sleep with Alicent again. What's wrong with you? love that Rhaenyra gave that woman her freedom because she deserved that freedom. She upheld the house of Targaryen. If anything, that woman can spread that Rhaenyra is a true queen of her word because she upheld that vow. The fight between the twins was one of the most difficult things to watch thus far in House of the Dragon because you can tell they both were torn. They both were torn in last season when they had to pick who to stand by, and now the fact that they have to fight each other because one twin has upheld his duty to protect Rhaenyra, and then the other twin has upheld his duty to the High Towers and Aegon, and they both fight. They fight to the death, though you can tell it's so hard and it's so struggle fact. And I think Eric is the one who wins, but he's so traumatized by taking the life of his brother that he cannot live a lie, even if he was to pretend to be his brother anymore, and he takes his own life in the purest of honor. And it's just such a sad scene. I was in tears. It was beautifully done, but sad. It was so sad. And I'm so mad at Sir Christian for that. That was all because of Sir fucking Christian. This episode was a bona fide 10 out of 10. Incredible episode. One of the best episodes of House of the Dragon. We have true storytelling here. And that's what I love so much about this verse. The stories are so true. They're beautifully developed. The fights are good. Yes, we were here for the dragons and the bloody shit, but this episode really knuckled in the talent of these actors and the talent and the story writing, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. And I'm excited for what's to come because now war is upon us and shit about to get real, and I can only imagine where we're about to go now. But that's my full review of episode 1 and episode 2 of season 2 of House of the Dragon. Let me know below if you're a fan, if you're watching. If you're not watching, what are you doing? Get onto it. You already know what it is. Love, peace, and yeet. I'm out this